Alright, Scar the Doll. I know I say this every time, but we're getting near the end. This is probably not going to be the last episode, but probably only like one or two more. I hurry towards the pond. Between the trees, but looking down from where I am, I can see Kaori standing by the pond. She is all alone. Suddenly, a gunshot rings out and Kaori falls down. Someone has shot her. A figure runs up to her prone body and seems to be searching through her stuff. The figure plucks a disc from her bag and leaves. Miss Kaori, no. I could have made that better. Sorry, I'm ruining the atmosphere. Kaori went to the meeting, knowing she would be killed, armed with a fake disc. She tried to save me and the fifth report. Go to Kaori. The dead body of Kaori Hayashitani lies on the deserted edge of the university campus. I examine the body. Kaori's body has bullet wounds to the head and chest. It is likely she was killed instantly. Her face looks calm and composed, almost as if she was prepared for death. Okay, search Kaori's clothes. The fake CD-ROM, which she put in her pocket in the hospital, isn't on her anymore. The people who killed her must have taken it with them. There's something else. There's an envelope sealed with a cute little bear sticker. Open the envelope. Dear Asumi. Asumi, it is very hard for me to talk directly to you. It's too painful. Instead, I wrote a letter. Asumi, it is true that you were born as a clone, a copy of another person. But despite that, it is you who have lived your life and formed your character. You are your own person. You should not worry about how you were born. Your body and your right to life are the same as any other person. You have your life and you should try to find happiness for yourself. I'm sorry, Asumi. Just as I thought, you are a kind woman, and you are much stronger than I anticipated. I believe you have the strength to overcome your fate. Asumi, my precious sister, please be happy. Kaori Hayashitani. The last sentence of the letter is scribbled as if in a hurry. The words are also blurred with moisture and quite hard to read. Miss Kaori. Asumi, my precious sister, please be happy. The dead body of Kaori Hayashitani lies on the deserted edge of the university campus. Oh, okay. Examine the body. Yeah, we've been through that. I guess both of those are repeats. We've got to pick up her cell phone. Huh, what's that sound? A cell phone suddenly rings in the silence. For a second I fear the killer is back, but it's Miss Kaori's cell phone that's ringing. Answer the phone. What are you doing? It's now or never. The campus is surrounded. If you try to run, you'll be caught. Go to the lab at once. It can't be. This voice. My sister? This is the last battle. It is time to release us all from fate's cruel curse. I will do it. Go to Mikazuka Lab. In front of the lab stands former Minister of Education Yozo Aso, the man behind everything. It's a real pleasure to meet you. You must be Asumi Kamiji's a clone, and a real pain in my neck. It seems that one cannot fight against one's own blood. Your genes make you who you are. And just like your predecessors, you have bitten off more than you can chew by taking me on. That girl, Kaori, she tricked me. The very idea that she would give me a fake, she had guts, certainly. All of which means, you have the real disc, don't you, Asumi Kamijo? History is repeating itself. 4 years ago, you tried to bring down the lab, and I buried you for that. Asumi Kamijo's research has such a magnetic pull, it has led to a repeat act here today. It's impossible. The only way to decode what is on the CD-ROM is via the free will of Asumi Kamijo, of me. I don't care, that's fine by me. I thought carefully about it. I realized I made a mistake last time. I've changed. The research conducted with the Integrated Human Development Studies project is enough. I don't need anything else. I don't care about what's in the 5th report. We can use gene manipulation to clone many more brilliant scientists. We can use mind control on them from their childhoods to steer them the right way. I can create any number of talented individuals who will work as my devoted minions. No matter how they are born, everyone has the right to seek happiness by their own hand. What you have done, what you're doing, it cannot ever be forgiven. Forgiven? I don't care about that. I do what I want because I have the power to do it. Aso suddenly takes out something that looks like a cell phone. Killer. The first most important achievement of the IHDS research program. They were developed to protect the program by eliminating all obstacles in its path. In response to the tone emitted from Aso's device, they begin to emerge. A lot of men and women. But they look exactly the same as the people I know as Funabashi and Maiko. Born in the underground lab, they must have been raised to be obedient slaves. Their eyes appear hollow, and they appear to have no will of their own at all. How many different versions of Funabashi and Maiko have I talked to? I'm not scared of them. I feel sorry for them. I'm prepared to die. Stop. It's my boy Yumino, he's cool. If you lay one finger on Asumi, I will jump from here. Asumi, run now. Yumino? Yumino, who's been missing for so long, suddenly appears on the roof of the lab. Yumino's appearance seems to have flustered Aso. Seichi, what are you doing? Aso is distracted. Now is my chance. I don't know which one I do. I don't want to wait, that's obviously a stupid idea. Run out through the gate? I'm worried about Yumino, but I sprint out the gate and into the Taito campus. While it is the winter break, the campus is almost unnaturally deserted. I spot a single female student. I call out to her. She's gonna kill you. Yeah, it's Maiko. It's a Maiko clone. I'm not scared of them. I know they have no agency over what they are doing. Her blade, as it draws back, seems almost sad. You may not show it, but I know you are crying too. I couldn't help you. I'm sorry. Okay, I ran in the wrong direction. Yeah. Oops. Well, this is what do nothing and wait. I didn't mean to pick that path, but it's what I got. You've always been a disappointment, son. Go ahead and jump, see if I care. We're living in a new era now. I can make a better son. I don't need you. I wanted you to carry on my work after I'm gone, but I overestimated you. I hear the sound of someone falling. Yumino must have jumped from the roof. I'm sorry, Yumino. It's all my fault. I never should have come here. I'm sorry. Well, there we go. Now we gotta find out what happens when you run into the lab. It's gotta be the right path. Ask me, why are you going inside the lab? I can hear Yumino's desperate cry. I don't know why I'm doing it. Something made me. A fatal mistake. Funabashi, Maiko, hunt her down at once. First floor. Oh, well, that's great. Basement? If I insert the ID card and then close it from the outside. Open up, come on, they're coming. It won't open. Yeah. Well, there you go. Elevator. What? Okay, sure thing. First floor. There's nothing that does. The voice on the phone told me to go to the lab. I'm certain there's someone in the lab to help me, but I can't find them. Okay, if you pick the wrong one, you just die. Okay, that's cool. Elevator, 2nd floor? Professor Mikazuka's office. The door is open. I think there's someone inside, but the secretary, Maiko Mizukoshi, isn't here. A man sits in a wheelchair at the back of the room. He seems very weak and very small. Noticing the door is open, he wheels himself towards me. You're Professor Mikazuka? That's right. Professor Mikazuka. You're the one who oversaw all the research in this lab? The one who took orders from Aso? That's right. Because of you, countless people have died. The lives of countless others have been ruined forever. Do you understand that? I believed they were all necessary sacrifices. I lost my wife and my daughter, and yet I still continued my research. Your wife? Yes, Tamiko. Tamiko Kamijo. My beloved wife. Even though I loved her, I performed unspeakable experiments on her. Even as her continual pregnancies and births took their toll on her, she never once complained. There is also the secret research carried out in Mikazuka Lab were not only used by Aso. Some results were also sent to similar labs in other countries and aided in their development. I truly believed our research would benefit the future of human existence. But Tamiko disagreed, as did you, Asumi. At the time, I couldn't understand what my wife and daughter were saying. Mikazuka's eyes seemed to be looking at some lost object far off in the distance. Maybe he was addressing someone who now exists only in his heart. Asumi, when I found out about that accursed 5th report that you were writing, I was confused. Since then, I lost my way. I didn't know what to do. My research, in which I had the ultimate faith, was about to be rejected by you. Asumi, you were so pure of heart, and you were right. Many years ago, I abandoned you inside with the lab. I couldn't turn on Aso. And then you were killed by one of Aso's people. It's ironic. Since I lost you, I've learned about how valuable human life is. I realized that humanity is something to be respected. I devoted my life to integrated human development studies. But once I lost you, I realized how meaningless it all was. Smiling weakly, he looks like a man who is tired of his life, a man with nothing left. I'm about to blow up this lab. Take this document. It is my signed confession. I want to do what I can to atone for what I've done. The only way is to bring it all to light. The confession also contains details of the foster home run by Aso. There are still many more Funabashis and Maikos being indoctrinated there as we speak. They must be freed too. Don't resent Funabashi and Maiko. They are not to blame. They are victims of the research too. I want them to know happiness too. I never want any more lives to be ruined like theirs. They may have been born artificially, but they have the same rights to happiness as anyone else. I was wrong. I was blinded by my quest for scientific truth, and I lost the means of escaping Aso's clutches. And, in the end, Asumi, I lost you too. Funabashi and Maiko will find this room soon. I have to blow it all up. Quickly jump from the window. Hurry and deliver the letter. After that, Shinichi will do the rest. I understand. Can you forgive me, Asumi? We gotta just keep going. I think I might just keep pushing on.